Hey, it's Sean Price with Price Realtors, and I just had a conversation with a gentleman who is selling his house on his own. He's a for sale by owner, or what we call in the real estate industry, a FSBO. And in the conversation with him, we were talking, and he's having a really hard time selling the house. It's been on the market for some time, and he mentioned that he had just signed up with a flat MLS service. And what that is that's where you pay a flat fee and it puts the property on the MLS. And he said, so I basically can do everything that you can do for me, and I'm doing that for a lot less money. So I had to explain to him, and I wanted to shoot this video to explain the difference. So first of all, yes, putting a property on the MLS is a part of what agents will do with regards to selling a home. There are two different types of agents that are out there in general. There's the first type of agent that basically will take a listing. They'll put the listing on the MLS and they'll put a sign out in front of the house, and then basically they sit back and pray that somebody else sells the house for them, that a buyer's agent will see it or a buyer will see it and come and magically buy the house. And sometimes that happens, but about 40% of sales actually happen because of the realtor relationship. So if you want a 40% higher chance of selling your property, then you want to get a realtor that does what Kelly and I do, which is actively every day we prospect for buyers. So we're not only putting the property on the MLS, we're not only putting a sign in the yard, we're also actively prospecting for buyers. And we have a complete marketing system that we review with our sellers to show how we do that. That gives our sellers a 40% chance higher opportunity to get their house sold. The other thing is that when you put the property on the MLS, that's only one aspect of the internet. And yes, once it's on the MLS, it will feed to Zillow, it will feed to Realtor.com, probably to Redfin. But there are 300 websites out there that we actually feed to when we put our properties on the MLS. So this gives us greater exposure on the internet, which is the other large part of how properties are sold. So you need an agent that actively prospects, because that's giving you a 40% higher chance of getting your property visible and getting your property sold. And you also need an agent who works with a company that leverages the internet, not just to the top 3 websites, but to over 300 websites. So you have omnipresence with your property, and that property will get sold. So I hope this makes sense. There's a huge difference between just putting a property on the MLS and actually going out there and actively selling it. So if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us, and we'll see you on the next video.